Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News.
Good afternoon. Nice to have you along at 12:30 as the news continues. I'm Bill Bryant, and Rebecca Smith is in today for Barbara Bailey. Another day, another chance of more showers and storms.
And your likelihood of seeing rain really depends on what neighborhood you happen to be in. Meteorologist Micah Harris is here with more on what we can expect on this WKYT First Alert Severe Weather Day.
That is one of those days that you just say, okay, there is a possibility of getting a stray severe cell later on this afternoon. And you know what? It might even be this one. I mean, it's a pretty stout storm about to roll through Taylor County at this moment. Very heavy downpours and also getting some lightning. But I want to show you this, the shape of it. You typically look at this, see how it's kind of bowing out just a bit? We'll see if that continues to kind of just bow out even more. But as of right now, expect some pretty strong winds, anywhere from 30, 40 miles per hour in Campbellsville. It's nowhere close to actually picking up on severe criteria, but we'll see how that turns out. But it is moving eastbound downtown Campbellsville. You'll be right in it any minute if you're not seeing it already. Next in line, northern portions of Adair County. And then make your way off into Casey County, Dunnville. Make your way up 127, downtown Liberty. This is headed your direction here in the next 30 to 45 minutes. It's the only lone thunderstorm out there right now. We can expect a few more as we get into the heart of the afternoon. Frankfort right now looks pretty good. We have the clouds overhead. Clouds are good on days like these. You want the clouds overhead. That keeps that energy down. But I'll take you into the rest of your afternoon, how you can plan that out, and also into your evening coming up in a few minutes.
Thanks so much. We are tracking the investigation into a deadly crash involving a state police trooper.
It happened on US 27 at Waitsboro Road last night, and state police say a driver was killed after pulling out in front of the trooper's cruiser. WKYT's Phil Pendleton has more on that. It's our top story at 12:30. Phil?
The trooper works out of the London post here in Laurel County, but that he patrols Pulaski County. He was headed to a call, I'm told, when a car pulled out in front of him. The trooper is Trooper Joshua Brainerd, and I was told that he was headed south on 27, that a 2004 Toyota Corolla was going eastbound on Waitsboro Road. That car was driven by 56-year-old Denise L. Koval. Police say the Corolla pulled out in front of the cruiser. Both the trooper and Koval were taken to Lake Cumberland Regional Hospital. The trooper was treated and released. Koval died of her injuries. Police say that a lot of data will be used in their investigation into exactly what happened.
These vehicles have black boxes in them, you know, commonly known as black boxes, that downloads all the data to give us speed, all this stuff. So we'll know that as soon as we get it all downloaded.
And police say speed and other factors will be used as part of that investigation. In Laurel County, Phil Pendleton, WKYT.
Phil, thank you. And police say the trooper will be on a 2-week administrative leave, and that is protocol whenever there is a death involved in an accident. A plea for answers today from the family of Lexington's most recent murder victim. Kwame Alameen was among 5 people shot during a Dirt Bowl basketball league game at Douglas Park nearly 2 weeks ago, and no one has been arrested. Alameen's family is asking anyone who knows anything to come forward.
Kwame has a fiancée who is still dealing with the reality of his absence, 2 parents who are still alive, 6 sisters who are still hurting, and 3 children who will never again feel the love of their father.
Lexington police say no tip is too small, and anyone with any information can remain anonymous. Well, 5 people broke into a clothing store early today, and it was all caught on surveillance video.
The burglary happened overnight at Life's Journey on North Forbes Road, and WKYT's Sean Moody is showing us what happened in this Crime Tracker report.
Well, the co-owner of Life's Journey said they're trying to have a positive impact on the community, but that doesn't necessarily exempt them from crime. Twice this year, he said, people have broken into the store and stolen things. A little after 1 o'clock this morning, Anthony Lewis said he got a call that someone had broken into the store. He said someone had kicked in the back door and several people went inside taking some items. He said they took one of the security cameras that was hanging near the front of the store, but a camera over the back door managed to capture this video. 5 people come in and rummage around. Lewis said they took some shirts from inside. He said it's frustrating to deal with these kinds of things. This is the second time it's happened since they opened the store in January.
It kind of tears you down. It seems like the devil wants to tear you down. You know, it's like as soon as you're doing something great, you know, not just for yourself, but just for the community, you know, for your city of Lexington, and to see something like this happen, man, is I mean, it hurts, man. It really does. It really does.
Now, the first time this happened, Lewis said he didn't have cameras inside. Now he's hoping someone will recognize the people in that video. In Lexington, Sean Moody, WKYT.
Well, a maintenance worker is still repairing the damage. Lewis said they took all their merchandise out until the store is secured. Well, people have gathered outside the Rowan County Clerk's office for a second day over her decision to stop issuing marriage licenses. One group is there to protest Kim Davis's decision. She says that she thinks marriage should be between a man and woman, and that's why she can no longer issue licenses. Her supporters have also gathered outside her office, saying they don't think she should be forced to violate her conscience.
Actually got really ticked off. My partner said, you know, this is serious. This is our civil right to get.
Christianity is who we are. It's not something we do, it's who we are, and it's our being, and we have to defend our rights as well.
Davis says she will stand by her rights even if she loses her job.
Family and friends will be gathering to remember a murdered teenager tonight. 18-year-old Kiera Green was one of 4 people shot in a home on Scottsdale Circle a year ago. The others survived. A vigil will be held from 5 until 7 tonight outside the courthouse in downtown Lexington. No arrests have ever been made in her murder. The widow of a prominent Southern Kentucky lawyer is suing Eastern State Hospital. On Monday, Clinton Abbott pleaded guilty but mentally ill in the shooting death of Mark Stanziano last summer. And Abbott was released from Eastern State 44 days before he killed Stanziano. The Herald-Leader reports the suit claims that Abbott made threats to kill Stanziano while at the hospital. But doctors did not warn the lawyer nor notify the police.
Well, Toyota says its most senior female executive has resigned after being arrested last month in Japan. Julie Hamp was arrested on suspicion of importing oxycodone from an address in Kentucky to a Tokyo hotel. The narcotic painkiller is tightly controlled in Japan. Kentucky students must now wait until they're 18 to leave school. A new law raising the dropout age from 16 to 18 takes effect today. It means some students who've legally already left school will now have to go back. Fayette County Schools tells us they've already sent letters to dropouts younger than 18 telling them they need to get their GED or re-enroll in school. The World Health Organization says processed foods are at the heart of the obesity epidemic.
Plus, a new study finds that overprescribing antibiotics can seriously affect young children especially. Ebony Williams has the details in this Better Living report.
Young children who are prescribed multiple rounds of antibiotics may be more likely to gain weight and develop larger bones, according to a new study. NYU researchers found the drugs disrupted bacteria levels so severely in mice that their metabolism was permanently reprogrammed. The World Health Organization says the world obesity epidemic is linked to an oversupply of processed foods. The study looked at 69 countries and found that 80% of people had more and more access to processed foods with high calorie content and overconsumed them. And young kids who participate in extracurricular sports become disciplined students, according to a new Canadian study. Researchers tracked over 2,500 children from kindergarten through the 4th grade. They found those who grew up playing sports were better able to follow instruction and stay focused in school. Those are some of the day's top health stories. Ebony Williams, CBS News, New York.
Hey, it's great to have you with us on WKYT News, and we're back in a moment with a lot more. Pie contests, a big parade, music, fireworks. It's going to be a festive holiday weekend here in Lexington. We have all the details about the 4th of July festival.
Excited about that pie, Bill. Plus, you can see the works of Shakespeare on stage at Summerfest. We'll have a preview.
A few rumbles of thunder down toward the southwest. Pretty booming thunderstorm rolling through Taylor County at the moment, but do we have much more behind that? I'll have that in your latest forecast coming up.